The wild doesn't care if you're scared. No phone signal, no humankind, no help. One and only you and the darkness. Today, we are going to discuss the top 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. Moments where humans faced some real terror. Lucas Brunel is a well-known YouTuber who loves biking through beautiful trails and sharing his journeys online. His videos are usually peaceful, full of sceneries and exciting rides. But on September 3rd, 2021, one of his adventures took a terrifying turn and left everyone wondering what really happened.
This has been amazing, staying at my parents' and riding around Martha's Vineyard, and we're gonna venture out because today is Kevin's last day here. See the cliffs and some paths and some cold water swimming on a very clean beach, cleanest on the East Coast probably.
That day, Lucas and his nephew Kevin planned a full day of outdoor fun. From biking to cliff diving and bush camping, they were all set for an experience. Everything seemed fine until nightfall, when they finally reached a quiet spot to set up camp near a dense forest. The two were tired but excited, ready to enjoy their last night together.
Anyways, swimming and some really nice roads and whatnot kind of got in the way of that. So, but yeah, we are definitely tired and we're going to set up camp. This is an ideal space because you can't really see it, but we are on the top of a hill, and we're guarded by another hill that's even higher. And so this is a really great space. So
then, Lucas had the idea of taking a quick hike up a nearby hill to catch a glimpse of the city lights. Kevin, feeling tired and a bit reluctant, was eventually persuaded by Lucas to join him. As they ventured deeper into the dark woods, relying solely on their flashlights, the atmosphere began to change. Out of nowhere, they stumbled upon something truly terrifying, a strange ritual set up on the forest floor. Kevin felt sudden anxiety. He wanted nothing to do with it. Lucas tried to reassure him, but Kevin was too overwhelmed.
I am not anymore. Dude, all right, dude. I know I say satanic shit, but I'm not this, man. Dude, I don't want to camp. I don't want to camp anymore.
Frightened, Kevin ran away, leaving Lucas alone in the forest. To this day, no one knows what happened next. Some speculate that Lucas had fabricated the whole thing, while others believe it was merely a strange coincidence. Was it a prank or something darker?
take it down a notch. There's nothing out there
You're a man.
This video is brought to you by the YouTube channel Exploring with Angelo, hosted by a camper named Angelo. He's known for his adventures to abandoned spots around the world. In this episode, he's joined by his buddy Frank for a camping adventure at an old, mysterious farm that's rumored to be haunted.
All right, guys, welcome back to a brand new video. New adventure, old place. We were actually just here a couple nights ago at basically my haunted farmhouse. I'm going to explain a lot of the stories behind this place for those of you who might be new. I know a lot of you guys here obviously know the stories already, but tonight's video is going to be a little bit different.
It was a rainy night, but that didn't stop Angelo and Frank from setting up camp inside an old barn to stay dry. As they unpacked and set the tent stove, everything felt peaceful, but suddenly things started to change. A strange noise broke the silence.
But yeah, we'll deal with that later. What the hell was that?
Okay.
Okay.
As you were saying.
So we're about to go to the house. I think we'll check the barn after. Last time we didn't even bother going in there because we kept hearing what sounded like a bear. Couldn't even confirm whether it was or wasn't, but...
No, but it was a really definitive sound.
Dude, what is going on with the weather tonight?
I don't know, but I can't even see out here.
I know, right?
Like, it is so foggy.
So we've been out here camping just for a while in there. Didn't really hear much. I thought I heard like howling, but I think there's just probably coyotes out there. They seem to have stopped now. We have not even been in the house at all yet.
It is a sloppy mess out here.
Oh yeah. Ugh. It's quite nasty. Okay. Stop it. I said stop it. What the hell?
It's funny how all of a sudden we start walking to the house and all you hear is bang, 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 random bangs. Nothing's been banging at all.
Yeah, it's been quiet all night. Oh, it's
Oh yeah, it's a little wet in here now.
in here all of a sudden. Hello, spirits. Whoa, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I just saw something move. Maybe like a black shadow going up the stairs.
The hell?
Yeah. Oh, somebody moved the fishes?
Oh yeah, they are moved.
Yeah, they're usually like
They were by the doorway, right?
They're usually here.
Yeah.
Something or someone came through. There we go. Reset the kissy fishes. Oh, anybody here with us?
They heard what seemed like banging outside. Dismissing it as just the wind or rain, they cooked a delicious dinner of steak and bacon. However, their curiosity soon forced them to get up and investigate. Flashlights in hand, they decided to check out the farmhouse nearby.
It is a sloppy mess out here.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. It's quite nasty. Okay. Stop it. I said stop it. What the hell?
As they made their way to the house, the rain intensified and more creepy sounds filled the air. Bangs, thuds, and what sounded like footsteps coming from upstairs. One door they had left open during a previous visit was now mysteriously shut.
Long story short, he wants to give me the house, but I have to move it. So the house is essentially mine if I want it. But yeah. Still trying to figure out the backstory here.
Angelo headed up the stairs to take a look, but found nothing. Yet, there was a disturbing vibe in the air. The tension was palpable, and the atmosphere felt heavy. They decided to head back to the barn, hoping for a calmer night.
Well, I guess I'll go check. Oh. I feel weird as soon as I get to this section.
It's a normal thing for this place.
I know, but like, very quick and very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right away. Somebody up there? Or is that just you, Rocket?
Once inside, a strange whisper brushed past Frank's ear. It wasn't picked up by the mic, but he heard it loud and clear. Moments later, a low grunt echoed through the darkness. Was it a bear, a spirit? They couldn't tell. With their hearts racing, they searched the upper floor. Just when the tension peaked, a raccoon appeared from the shadows. Mystery solved. Or is it?
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Raccoon. Yeah, he's living under the couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why is he bobbing his head like that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Don't attack me.
Nah, he looks chill.
Yeah.
He's just confused from the light.
He's literally chilling right there.
Yeah.
This adventure leaves us questioning how much was just wildlife and how much was something truly unnatural. This encounter takes us deep into the woods with Dateline 420. On October 4th, 2016, the explorer ventured down a lonely, secluded trail. As he stepped into the forest, an unsettling feeling washed over him. Taped to the trees were missing person flyers, some dating back to 2006, featuring individuals who mysteriously disappeared from various states.
Woods I've never been to. Like I've been here before. I've been here a lot. I've been here so much, I've actually been to the hospital getting stitches because of some of the adventures that I've had. That's beside the point. These are all different fucking people. And they're all just... This is Utah, Florida.
As he continued walking, he stumbled upon a strange shelter made of sticks. The odd structure resembled a trap, and it raised a lot of questions. Scattered around were personal belongings, clear signs that someone had once been there and arranged these remnants. The eerie atmosphere thickened when distant voices echoed through the stillness of the forest, reminding him that he might not be alone.
Think about it. Somebody that could put this together, like... They could be watching me, right? You know, What's in there?
His heart raced as he examined every detail along the trail, a blocked path covered with fallen trees and more signs of human suffering in this isolated spot, not knowing if he was trespassing on someone's territory or uncovering a dark secret. He spoke directly to the camera and confessed, "I might die."
Right angles. As if to make a cage. Or a shelter. Or a lean-to. Or a trap. And this part right in the middle, it's a hole. It's a filled-in hole.
Just when the mystery became too much to bear, the sound of approaching footsteps and eerie voices compelled him to cut his investigation short. He chose safety over curiosity and ran back the way he came. In his final moments on camera, he left viewers with a chilling question. What would you do if you faced these disturbing signs in the woods?
Illinois 2007. Oh shit, I heard voices. We have to get the fuck out of here.
Get ready for one of our top picks from Grizzly Gaz and his loyal dog, Fendi. Their YouTube channel captures the raw spirit of wild camping, hiking, and all kinds of outdoor adventures.
Now then, we're out again in a large, localish woodland where I've got a bit of a semi-permanent camp, and we're losing, well, not losing light, but we'll be losing light soon.
In this episode, Gaz was testing out a new camping setup deep in the woods, but things took an unexpected turn when he discovered a freshly cut tree blocking his usual camping spot. As night began to fall, the vibe in the forest shifted. Gaz struggled to start a fire, and soon, strange noises began to echo through the trees, twigs snapping, odd sounds drifting from the darkness. What once felt like a peaceful woodland now felt anything but safe. Inside the tent, Gaz and Fendi stayed on high alert. The unsettling sounds were growing nearer. Low growls, eerie echoes, and a sense that something was closing in. "What the heck is that?" Gaz whispered, his voice tight with fear. Suddenly, a loud banging rang out, sending chills down their spines. Fendi remained curled up while Gaz called into the night. Not long after, they heard footsteps, human footsteps, darting off into the woods.
Oh, I've got to be fucking with us, haven't they?
By the time dawn finally broke, Gaz and Fendi had managed a few hours of restless sleep.
Don't go out. Fendi won't bothered with you, mate. She'll sleep throughout. She's not bothered about anything, she just lives in her own little world. Thanks, Ben.
But what had been out there? Animal, stranger, or something else entirely? It was June 2022 when Megan ventured alone into the remote woods of Humboldt County, California, famous for its towering redwoods and quiet solitude. What started as a peaceful escape into nature quickly spiraled into something far more terrifying. She had been filming herself in a serene clearing, soaking in the calm beauty of the forest. But then the stillness shattered. The sound of hurried footsteps echoed through the trees. Before she could react, a man appeared out of nowhere, clutching a broken glass bottle that glinted threateningly in the light. Heart pounding, Megan scrambled to grab her things, ready to flee.
Okay, well, you scared me.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, don't worry.
Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
probably more dangerous than me. You're probably more evil than me. Our hair is the same. You're bomb. Little stoner.
But just a few feet away, the man stopped, and then he spoke. His voice was strangely calm, almost apologetic. He told her not to be scared, insisting she was probably more dangerous than he was. It was unsettling, his words a confusing mix of apology and strange compliment. Whatever his intentions, they only deepened her fear.
Well, you scared me. I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, don't worry.
Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
probably more dangerous than me. You're probably more evil than me. Look at right there, you're saying. You're wrong. Stoner?
Later, shaken and teary-eyed, Megan recounted the chilling encounter. "I was just about to get killed," she said, her voice trembling. The full truth of that moment, who he was, what he wanted, remains a mystery. But one thing is certain, Megan was lucky to walk away from those woods unharmed. In the heart of south-central Oklahoma, there's a secluded piece of land that only a handful of people know about. Over the years, this spot has quietly built a reputation for strange howls, mysterious movements in the trees, and unsettling encounters with things that feel just a bit off. Tonight, the hosts of Oreo Speedwagon are heading back to where their cryptid adventure first kicked off.
Back out here where all this cryptid stuff began 3 years ago. Right back down that way. That's where I heard the whatever was howling. We've been out here and heard it almost every time we've been out here since then. As soon as we got here, everybody got to tinkle.
As dusk settled, the host, along with his wife and dog, Badger, had arrived at that location. There hadn't been any deep hikes or bonfires planned for the night, just a simple mission to listen and observe. The host had remembered about the first time he heard those howls that had sparked his curiosity about possible Bigfoot sightings.
No way.
Oh, that showed up.
Pulling up to the same familiar spot, they had rolled down the windows and tuned in to the sounds around them. Badger, usually bursting with energy, had stayed unusually close to the car, his tail low and ears perked up, a clear sign that something wasn't right. Before long, the quiet had been broken by a series of familiar coyote howls echoing through the woods. But then, in response to the coyotes, a deep, powerful roar erupted. It hadn't been the typical call of a coyote. It was something much more intense.
It's okay. It's fine. We're just out here. You should love this.
Go run.
Go do
I don't know,
dog
he
stuff.
seems concerned.
Yeah, I know. He's staying really close to us. I don't know what's going on though, but there's...
Just moments later, a loud, heavy knock had resonated through the silence of the night. The host had hesitated, unsure if nature was trying to communicate or if something else was lurking in those ancient woods. With Badger whining and refusing to move away from the car, the unsettling sounds had continued, and one thing had become clear, that Oklahoma woods held its secrets tightly, never allowing for a peaceful night.
Because I heard a noise back here. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I heard that. It's... But it wasn't a howl. It almost sounded like a tree knock, like with a rotten piece of wood or something. Does that make sense?
That's all for the creepy encounters today. Hope you will now think twice before going for solo camping. If yes, then make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Until then, goodbye.